What's up, everyone? Right Click Inc. Gaming here, and we are back. Today we are doing a top 10 pickups in 2021, the first half of 2021. And before I go any further, shout out to Collector B for the inspiration. He had a pretty dope top 10 list so far of this year, and it was awesome. Follow him on YouTube, Collector B. Dope dude, dope collector, awesome all the way around. So number 10, as you can see right here, is Vampirella. And Vampirella is by TB League. This is a seamless body. It was picked up on a whim. I was at House of Fun Comics and Collectibles in South Jersey. Picked it up. The little casing looked cool. And I said, let me check it out. Got her home, and I was in awe. You know, I never purchased anything like this, but it was well worth it. Wish she had a little harsher head sculpt with the face due to the fact that she is a vampire. Wish I could have got some fangs or a yelling or angry face or something like that. Maybe a little bit of blood on the fangs. But overall, I'm satisfied. She is dressed a little bit provocative, but if you guys know about Vampirella, the comic books, you would know this is what she dresses in. She comes with a boatload of accessories, hands, a knife, of course, a skull, like a graveyard stand with the tombstone, and also a cape. Real hair, real doll hair, and everything like that. So this is definitely a unique piece in my collection, and I'm very proud of it. So this is my number 10, and look her up. She's pretty dope. You'll see some pictures of mine that I posted on my Instagram, and you'll see the seamless body. You won't see any type of joints on this figure. Figure is really dope. She's about 6-7 inches, so she's cool. I would say 6 inches, but on the slimmer side. So she can scale with some things, mainly your the men figures. Some of the women figures are a little bit about the same size, but a little bit on the bulkier side because this is like a slim frame. But this is my number 10, so guys, stick around for number 9. Alright guys, this is my number 9. It's not a figure, it's a horse, I know. But I just got into Mythic Legions. Always admired them from afar. This is collecting in the making for like the last couple years, just waiting to figure out when I would strike, and I saw some figures that really caught my eye. This horse in particular, because if you know me and you watch my Instagram and look at my photos, I love accessories. I love like horses, mounts, vehicles, all those things that scale with your 112 figures. So this is Bayless, I believe. Bayless the horse, and this came in the latest wave that the 4 Horsemen dropped to their Mythic Legions, and this horse is unbelievable. The articulation, I don't know how many points of articulation it has, but as you can see, like this detail, and I know I'm out of focus, let's see, that detail is unbelievable. Look at this, the saddle. It does come with like a little pouch right there that's in the box, but he also comes with like a shield and sword for a character. He doesn't come with the figure, but you can mix and match your figures with this and get some great shots and use this as a great mount for your figures. This is awesome. Look at this guy, and I had to put him on my list. I knew I couldn't get him up there higher. He could be on there higher, honestly, but number 9 is cool. He's in my top 10 so far in this first half of 2021. Look at the detail. Look at the paint apps. And that's one thing about Mythic Legions, and you'll see a couple more on this list. Their paint apps and sculpts are unbelievable. Like, it is like almost flawless. But look at their saddle. Look at the harness. Look at all of that. Beautiful. I cannot express how dope this figure is. So this is my number 9. Oh my goodness, at number 8 is another Mythic Legions, and when my boy Jason showed me a picture of this and asked me did I want this, it was no hesitation. Oh my goodness, this is Shadow Equidrone. I think that's how you pronounce it. Unbelievable. This thing is massive. It is massive. Look at the detail on this thing. Unbelievable. I'm going to bring him a little bit closer and get the focus in. Look at that. It's basically the horse head, and this head can actually come off and go on the horse that I just showed at number 9. So at number 8, this is dope. The articulation is pretty good. Again, it's a bigger figure, so you know with bigger figures, articulation is a hit or miss, but you still can do all the things that you could do with a regular 1/6 scale. And this scales really well because it's supposed to be larger than life. He has a tail. He has his little skirt thing that's fur. What do they call it? Tunics, I believe. And look at his look at the leather. Look at that. Look at his armor. He comes with some weapons also, but this thing is unbelievable. Look at the bones. Look at the detail. This is like a kid's dream come true, and in my case an adult's dream come true. So this is definitely number 7, and this could have been much higher. This in some collections can be number 1. I don't care what you say. This is like unbelievable, and this is number 7 on the number 8 on the list of 2021. And if I say number 7, I apologize, but this is number 8. And again, this figure is great. It's great. Wow. I just, well, I had to photograph this guy as soon as possible, and I think I did really well with him. But look at that, the tattoos on his back. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. This is the number 8 figure, guys. Unbelievable. Let's go to number 7. And guys, at number 7 is the Injustice Gods Amongst Us Ares, and this is from Storm Collectibles. And here's the deal, this is a treat. Basically, this guy got number 7, and I haven't even opened him. I picked him up a couple days ago. I've been watching videos of him, and I already know he's amazing, and he's been on my top list, and I was so lucky and blessed to be able to get one of his get him. So I'm gonna open him up real quick and pull him out right in front of you guys. About that, I couldn't find my cutter. And the reason why this guy is number 7 and I didn't even open him is just the fact of right here, he comes with it. And I heard in the beginning he was going to have a plastic cape, but he has a cloth wired cape. This guy is awesome. And this is the DC version of Ares, from my understanding. And let's get a little light on him. Let's get a little light. Oh my goodness. And this is so detailed. This is so detailed. Look at the back. There's his cape. It's a cloth wire cape. Gonna mess with that later on. But look at this detail. Look at the detail. And he comes with a bunch of accessories. Let's make sure it doesn't fall. Bear with me, guys. It's been a while since I've done a video, and this is a new camera. Look at his axe. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Look at the Ares sword. Oh my goodness. I'm stoked. I'm stoked. And again, I'm a dude that's a sucker for accessories, and I have some accessories in my collection that's better than my figures, and that's not even that's not even an understatement. That's not a lie. That's pretty much, I'm a sucker for accessories because I believe the accessories help make the photos. And any photographer that you talk to, they'll say lighting, they'll say accessories, they'll say props, all those different things. But I love my accessories. So again, he comes with 2 more head sculpts, and this helmet does come off, but he has the 2 head sculpts right here. And I'll see if I can, let's see, look at that, look at that, look at that right there. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Open mouth. It's an open mouth one. Yep. And then he comes with 3 more sets of hands. So I'm not going to open those up. I'm not going to show those, but 3 more sets of hands. So this right here, Aries from Storm Collectible, is in my 7th pick of 2021 purchases. And I'm going to do some wonderful pictures with him versus Wonder Woman. It's a must. Let me get a close-up of him. Nice. Nice. That's nice. Look at the back. Wow. Look at that armor detail. Wow. Look at the boots. Oh my goodness. It's got some type of claws on here. Kind of like a shredder thing going on. But it's awesome. Look at the chest plate. Whew. Number 7, guys. At number 6, we have Adriana. Oh man, another Mythic Legion, and boy, oh boy, she does not disappoint. Let me get that in focus. This was my first Mythic Legion. I was up 3 in the morning. I was watching a video by D Amazing, and I saw this figure, and I reached out to my homie and I said, yo, I need to have this. Check with your buddy and see if he has this one. This is my first one, and again, if I could, I would make her number 1. And it is a female. And I'm not saying that it couldn't be a female, because females do great heroic things, but look at the accessory, and she comes with tons of accessories. She has a cape. She has like this fur wrapping that goes around like her shoulders and things like that, and also her faceplate moves up to show a female sculpt underneath there. So it's unbelievable, so prestigious. So again, let me move her up and give you a little close-up of her. Let me get some light on her. Look at that. Look at that sculpt. Oh my goodness, look at these weapons. Look how huge those weapons are. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. 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 The armor is spectacular. Now, Mythic Legions, they don't have the greatest articulation, but you can get it done what you need to do with photos, so I love them. You know, no complaints on that. But they get the job done. Again, they come with tons of accessories, and I think it's a great company. Again, the paint apps, the sculpts, all of that stuff is like basically flawless to me. I have no complaints, no complaints. So she is my number 6 figure on this top 10 list. So we're nearing the first half, and again, they stand up pretty good too. You know, some with all figures you have to adjust some of them, but for the most part, stands up with no, you don't need a stand to help them stand up. So it's pretty good. The joints are good, nothing loose that I experienced yet. But number 6 is Adriana, and I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. So let's get to our number 5. We're getting down to the nitty gritty, down to the wire. So number 5 is Mezco's Dr. Fate. I don't even have to say much. Look at this guy. He has gold and blue. The colors pop. He comes with a bunch of hands. He comes with the magic symbols that Dr. Fate has in the comic books. He comes with the Book of Spells. He comes with another 2 different head sculpts. He also comes with the light up feature with batteries that you put in his helmet, and his eyes and his centerpiece lights up. Unbelievable figure. Just unbelievable, and Mezco knocked this out the park. You know, when I first saw him, again, I'm not a big DC fan and didn't know much about Dr. Fate. But you know what? The thing about collecting is when you see characters that you're not familiar with, but you really like how they look, you go and do your research and your investigations on these characters and these figures, and you learn a lot and you start to invest in them. And this is what I did with Dr. Fate. You know, I really respect this figure. I like his character in the comics, and he is very powerful. He's kind of like the Marvel Doctor Strange, but I really like this guy's look. He's very unique. Look at the cape is cloth with the wiring, so they knocked that out. But again, let me move him up. So I want to do this, kind of do this with all the figures if I could. So as you can see, that helmet, how crisp that looks. Wow. Look at it, look at him. Wow. Just look at the sculpting, and with Mezco, you know, it's soft goods, but they knock it out the park. Whoever does their sewing and the seamstress, they knock this out the park. Like, look at this. And I remember years ago when Mezco first started coming out, I said, I'm not collecting these things with, they look like they got pajamas on. And here I am now, and I got like 70 of these bad boys, and I don't regret it. But the articulation is pretty cool with this person. Again, Mezco isn't that, you know, some of them have, like these have double jointed knees, so it's cool. I think double jointed elbows on him, so he has great articulation. You know, not all Mezco figures do, but you know, for the most part, you can make it work for whatever you need to make it work for. So he is a great figure, and at number 5, again, he's on one of those sections where he could be in the top 3. Definitely a top 3. Yep. And he fell down, so he takes it. His cape is a little heavy, so you just have to adjust him. But he is our number 5 figure. And again, I hope you guys are enjoying it. Again, it's been a long time since I did a video. I don't want to feel like I'm rushing and not giving you guys quality. It'll get better, but I just wanted to get something out to you guys. Number 5, Dr. Fate by Mezco. At number 4, we have the big boy of them all, Motoro. Oh, I'm speechless just looking at him again. This figure is massive. The paint sculpt, just everything about it. The paint app, the sculpts. It comes with a boatload of accessories. Even comes with a skeleton figure that's articulated. This is definitely number 4, and again, may sound like a broken record, but this could be number 1. This could have been number 1. This figure is highly has articulation, everything. The tail even moves. I'm not even gonna move him in because you can already see the full figure. He's huge. And you can do some great things with this, and this is by Storm Collectibles, the Mortal Kombat line. You can mix this up with different figures. It scales well with 112 figures. You can even put them on them as riding them like a horse, a mount. But this is my number 4, and I hope you guys see why. And again, this could be very well be a number 1. But this is number 4, Motoro Storm Collectible. Let's go to number 3. All right, everybody. Number 3, top 3. This is Commander Gomez. Now they came out with another version afterwards, the Mosquatch version that had a brown, I believe he had a brown khakis on with a black sweater, but this is the original. This guy came with so much stuff that it was unbelievable. I mean, he is packed with his own dial like Command Center, and it comes with like a chest with these weapons. It comes with so much swag in the box. I think this was one of their cons last we didn't get it till a couple months ago, but this is like their con in a box or whatever it was. But it was huge and it had so much in it. But this guy is unbelievable. Like, if you're not familiar with the Gomez figures by Mezco, this is like their mascot, you know, the flagship of the company, which is Mezco. The stickers, all those things are surrounded by this guy. This is their own character that they created. They have licenses for everything under the sun, but this is their own. And this Mezco Gomez is unbelievable. And just to show you like real quick, this is the box he comes in. So this is the box he comes in, and when you open it, it turns into like a dial. Like it's unbelievable. It turns into a command center. Like, this is crazy. I wish I could show everything to you, but it's crazy. And you guys might have seen pictures before if you follow me, but this is unbelievable. And then like in my basement, I have the big box that everything came in, and there's still a lot of accessories and swag in that box. But this is my number 3 figure. If anybody knows, once I started collecting the Mezco 112, my priority list was their IP, their line was all the Gomez's. I have all of them. So I think it's 13 of them, maybe 14 of them. I just don't have the other agent, which is the same, but came with a comic and I think something else. So eventually I'll get it, but I got all the big boys. But this is one of my favorites and of 2021, and he is at number 3. So let's get to number 2. Who will be number 2? Who will be number 1? We don't know. So let's check it out. Alright guys, at number 2 is the Man Vapor, and this just was released not too long ago by Mezco. This is a member of their Rumble Society, another one of their characters that they created, and this little dude is unbelievable. I love it that they do quirky stuff, and it just appeals to me. And this guy is like a teenager bad boy type of dude, and he came in like this lunch pail in the back with like the graffiti. So he does graffiti. He has if you look in his backpack, he has the barbed wire fence clip cutters. He has the fence cutters. He has spray paint. He comes with so many different accessories, heads, hands, sneakers. Of course, they couldn't call them Jordans, but he has the Jordans. You know they're Jordans. He has a pair of Timbs that he comes with. He comes with a gas mask, a sweater, a hoodie, a jacket, and a bunch of other stuff. Like it's bananas what this guy comes with. And I wanted to make him my number 1, and I've been saying that. I'm so biased, I'm so full of crap, but this guy is so cool. I'm gonna bring him up closer and let's get him in focus. Let's open up the lights for him a little bit. This guy this little dude is fun. He's so fun. Look at that face. And he comes with like I think 3 more head sculpts. I wish this was a Philly hat, but I'll take the NYC hat. Is almost a fitted, but it's not a fitted. You can see like the little latches right there, and as you can see like the accessories that they come with. And Mezco is so good with the accessories, and I think that's the reason why I love them so much. Look at this. It even opens up. Like this even opens up, so when you do your photos with him cutting a fence, trying to get in to do some graffiti on the walls, it looks so realistic, and it goes right in his bag with other stuff that you could put in there. Again, like in his pocket, I put like he has some spray paint. He has a few more cans. He also has an art book with a marker too. And if you listen to this, you hear that? That's just like a spray paint can. When you shake it, you can hear it. So this guy is nothing but, this is brilliant to me. Like this is really brilliant. And I know it's not like the G.I. Joes, the Transformers and things like this, but like the photos of this with this guy is so endless that you can rock out with. And again, like, you know, these are J's, but again, due to licensing, they can't put that on there. He has his jeans, he has his shirt and everything like that, his gloves on his hand. But this is the bad boy of the Rumble Society. He's always getting in trouble. He likes to spray paint. He's a cool dude, and he gets the number 2 spot easily. He gets it easily, and it wasn't easy for me to pick what's going to be number 1 with him. Them two going against each other, but number 1 is pretty much my favorite just because of some different things. So let's get the number 1, guys. And guys, the number 1 figure, and again, just like when I was watching Collector B's video, And a lot of his stuff was, you know, McFarlane. He has some Power Rangers. He had things that he liked. It didn't matter the price point. It didn't matter any of that. It was what he liked. And it was some different things that maybe people don't collect. Just like my list. It may be some things that people say, what the heck is that? And then they may look it up and say, it cost that much? Nah, I'm good. It doesn't matter the price. It doesn't matter, you know, how high, how little. If you think the figure's crap, it is what it is. You know, you watch the video, you may learn some things, you may pick up some figures, you may start to pick up some figures that you never thought you would. Like, I'm gonna grab a couple that he had listed. But this guy is from Sekiro, Shadow Die Twice, and it's a video game that was on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. It is a brilliant game. It won Game of the Year a few years ago. And one day I was at work, and I've always wanted to figure a wolf, and that's his name in the game also. And I saw this review, and I couldn't find it anywhere online. And I eventually found somebody on eBay in New York that had it. I communicated with him, and he shipped it out that same day. I got it within 2 days. I photoed this guy so many times with some of these different figures that I have. It matches completely. But this guy, if you ever played the game, check it out. Even if you YouTube it and look at some of the videos, they have so many boss battles. It takes you back to like the old days of games where it was so many, the boss battles were epic, kind of like God of War with their boss battles. This guy is so video game accurate, it's not funny. He comes with all of his stuff, even the praying god where he does his game save, even his umbrella, his axe, his sword, his spear, his swords. He has so many different accessories, and this is from Figma. This was my first Figma figure. And again, the articulation and the joints are a little weird on it, but once you get comfortable with it, I mean, this figure is amazing, and he is my #1 pick of 2021. And I don't know if he'll be beat in the second half. Again, Vapor could overtake him when I do my top 10 for the second half of 2021. I don't know. It could be somebody else. Who knows? But right now, Wolf from Sekiro, or have, I don't even know how to pronounce it. I think I'm pronouncing it right. But this is one of my favorite games. I would say it's in my top 5 games of all time. The game is that good. It's very challenging. So, you know, when I first started playing it, it would frustrate me to no end. But the game, once you learn the mechanics and you get it down, the game is nothing less than epic. It's an epic game, epic figure. People talk about the face sculpt. That's exactly how Wolf looks in the game. It is pretty much, and I'll bring him up close. It's not the best head sculpt, but that's how he looks in the game. I mean, he looks just like that. And like, they have his arm, his prosthetic arm to a T. This is his prosthetic. Where's his prosthetic? Right here. That's his prosthetic arm. And then he has his different weapons. He has a sword that goes in here. He has it right here. So with Figma, what they do is they have the little sword tops. So like the handles go in there, but they have the actual long swords that you can mess with, and then you can put stuff in the hole and things like this. This isn't soft goods, but you can move his coat as if it was going in the wind and things like that with this. At first I was scared with the articulation, but it's pretty good once you start messing with it. But again, this guy, he's my #1. And again, like I said, you know, it's not a knock if anybody doesn't agree. You know, we don't all agree. That's the beauty of being a collector, the beauty of being a human. We all have our thoughts, our own thought processes, and what makes us happy and what looks good to us. You know, and again, I hope by looking at these videos, if you're not into these figures, maybe you'll give it a try. I'm not sponsoring anybody. I'm not, you know, none of that. I'm not trying to sell you on anything, but these figures have brought me so much joy and stress relief throughout the pandemic, throughout the beginning of the year, you know, and that's why I think a lot of collectors collect, you know. One is a hobby, one is like art. It's art to me. That's why I started going hard on photography, because I've always been into art, and these are miniature works of art. So again, these are my top 10 of 2021. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'll try to put more content out. It has been busy. It will be busy for me with a new position, opening up our center again because the world is opening. But again, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Take care of yourselves, take care of others, and peace.